KiawiTechIT Academy is all about empowerment, transformation, and education.
KiawiTechIT Academy is innovative.
KiawiTechIT Academy is empowering.
Hello. Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year 2025. It's another brand new year at KiawiTechIT Academy, and we are excited to welcome every one of you back to our IT talk shows. And of course, it's going to be an exciting journey with every one of you, getting to tell you about the possibilities that exist for you in the world of IT and getting to explore everything that is possible for you, your loved ones, your friends, and just anyone in your circle. And as usual, I am not alone hosting you tonight. I am here with our student service representative, Mrs. Rita Chopkin. Good evening, Rita.
Good evening, Vandeline. Thank you for having me always here. Hello, seasonal greetings from Rita Shopkin, and I am very delighted and happy to be here on the first session of this our IT talk shows back prior to our next intake for the batch of B18.
Yes, I mean, it's always a pleasure to come back here at the beginning of every batch, telling everyone everything that is possible for them in the world of IT and showing them proof of how people just like them went from having zero idea about what IT is to becoming gurus in the field and making waves in the world of IT. And just a little idea about what's on our agenda today, I want to let you know that aside us telling you about these things, we are actually going to be bringing one of our alumni, one of our trainees who was just like you a few years back, has taken our training and is now making things work for him in the world of IT as a cloud engineer. So that's going to be at the top of the hour. 30 minutes from now, we will be bringing that trainee. So guys, if you are here, hang on, because we have a lot in stock for you, and we are just gonna be breaking everything down so that you see how this concerns not only you but everyone in your circle. So guys, as you join in, feel free to drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if we have any DBAs in your areas we can hook you up with to talk to in person. Just say a quick hello and we'll be happy to wish you a very warm welcome to the live show. And most importantly, share the live stream with your friends. You never know whose life is about to be changed by all the information we have for you this evening. So a very warm welcome. Take a warm seat and of course feel comfortable because we are going to be taking everything down to the grassroots level as far as IT is concerned. So maybe we'll just start off with the basics, Rita. So you are the student service representative for KiawiTechIT Academy.
Yeah.
Can you just break down what KiawiTechIT is about and what it does so that people joining us right now can have an idea or have some context as to what we are talking about here today and why this message concerns them watching?
Okay, so basically we are here, KiawiTechIT Academy. We are here just to train individuals and demystify the careers in the IT department, in the IT industry, trying to break it down as easy, as simple as possible, so that each and every one of us can be able to know that these careers are not meant only for men. It is not a myth. They are not meant only for the most intelligent people. and that is accessible for each and every one of us, no, so long as we do want to get into this field. So that is what KiawiTech IT Academy is here to do. So we are bringing to the table over 11 years of experience to be able to harness the skills and the talent, the drive and the devotion that is in each and every one of you, transforming it, taking it to the IT world, and showing you that yes, you can make it the way others did make it in the IT field. So there.
Absolutely. You've mentioned something absolutely interesting, and that is the demystification of IT. Because generally, when you tell someone you're into IT, there is all of this wild ideas running around. They're like, okay, you deal with like tons and tons of graphs, you draw like complex diagrams, or you cross complex math and physics and engineering and all of these big things that we hardly even touch on. So the aim of this session is to actually break everything down to your level and to make you watching see why you can become the next big thing in IT just the way you are. So guys, our trainings are, I'm just going to show you like a little bit about what we do or what trainings we offer, so that you already begin to get some context into what awaits you at KiawiTech IT Academy. So what you would see is the three courses there in the middle. Our courses, you see there's Microsoft SQL Server Database Administration, there's Microsoft Azure, and there's Amazon Web Services. So basically, these are the courses that are the highest selling in the world of IT at the moment. And guys, we also have IBM Guardian. These are programs and cybersecurity that are tailored to make you earn the most you can in the world of IT. So, and all of these with no prior skills or no prior no prerequisites. There is no entry. We don't require you to have at least a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. You just come as you are. Wherever you are right now, whether you studied history, biology, whatever you studied is not our interest. English, literature, French, whatever you did in school is not our interest. All we are here to tell you is this is possible, and you are capable of taking this training and making six figures like those who are in the field and becoming an expert in what you do through our training. So Rita, do you want to tell them what conditions, what requirements we have for anyone joining our training?
Thank you, Vandeline, for that wonderful question. This is the most question I get from anyone that comes towards me. Yes, I want to take on the course with you. What do I need? What qualifications? What qualifies me to take this course? I will happily tell you that all you need to do is bring your courage, your drive, your hunger, your passion, your will to be able to change, or your will to test something new. That is all we need from you. That is basically it. Bring what you bring yourself as you are. Like I would say a little funny quote. It's written in the Bible. The Lord said, "Come to me as you are." Right?
Yes, absolutely. I can already see some people joining in. And guys, we want this to be a really down-to-earth session. So as you join in, please drop a comment. Just let us know where you're watching from. Just let us know what you're doing right now. Just let us know if IT is something you've thought about, if it is something you were wondering about. If you have any doubts, if you have any questions, we are here to help you demystify taking a career or starting a career in IT. So drop a comment, guys. Let me know where you're watching from. Let us know. Let us give you a warm shout out and let you know if there is someone in our circle, any one of our DBAs in your area. And of course, talking about that, let me show you just how far just how far we have hit the map, right? We have trainees in almost every part of the world. And look at that. Look at these countries where we have trainees. We have trainees, oh, well, let me not say trainees. We have database administrators already in the United States, Canada, Germany, United Kingdom, and Belgium, Spain, France, Cameroon, Kenya, Thailand. Guys, the list is long. So let us know where you're joining from, and we would be more than happy to welcome you and to let you know how we made it possible for people in all of these countries and how you can join the map, or how you can make yourself become a part of our community, become a six-figure income earner, or become an expert IT specialist in a little more than 6 months. So guys, feel free to drop a comment, let us know. But oh, I can see Mr. Lucas. Yes, Mr. Lucas is watching from Douala, Cameroon. Yes, Cameroon in the building. It's a pleasure to have you, Mr. Lucas. I guess you can see our map right there. And of course, you already know that we have trainees or DBAs, database administrators, and IT specialists in Cameroon. So feel free to join the conversation. Let us know at what stage of this IT journey you are on, beginner, midway, entry level, whatever you are, what your fears are, and we'll be more than happy to help you demystify whatever mysteries you might be having. And again, we have Rachel watching from Norway. Yes. Norway, we don't have Norway on the map here just because well, we have had I don't know, we've had a trainee from Norway, but I think our map needs to be updated to include Norway. So you're very welcome to the live stream, Rachel. It's a pleasure to get to meet you. Hopefully you get to interact with us in this live show, and we get to help you answer all your questions, and hopefully you take the news back to your friends. Thank you so much for joining. We also have DJ Brown. I hope I said the name correctly. You're watching from Austria. Yes, you definitely can see Austria on our map. And the database administrator who will be joining us at 9:30 is actually from Austria. So great job to you, Austria in the building. You're going to be seeing one of yours really soon. So stay tuned. Feel free to share this live stream with your friends so that they get to know what we're doing here and they get to know what we have in store for them. So thank you so much for joining the live stream. Share with your friends and spread the news. Yes, Rachel, that's the spirit. Thank you so much, guys. So feel free to engage with us. Feel free to ask us any questions, and we would be happy to help you see just how much possibility there is for you in this world of information technology. So I can see Dia says, oh, wow, yes, Austria's going to be in the house in a few minutes. He's going to be joining us in 20 minutes. Is that? Or yeah, a little less than 20 minutes. He'll be here with us. He was our first database administrator from Austria. So you're going to get to hear from him how he made it, how he is faring in the job market, and whether he had any prior knowledge about information technology before joining us or not. So you just might find out that he was just like you on the other side. And today he is one of our best in the field. So stay tuned, guys. There's a lot in stock for you. And you see all of these countries, guys. If you're joining from any of these or any country that is not even on the map right here, we are happy to tell you that, yeah, there is good news. There is good news. And in the course of this live stream, I would be telling, this is most especially for Lucas, I would be telling Lucas about something very interesting happening in our community and from Cameroon. Rita, I'm sure this is going to be a surprise to you too, but yes, just wait for it. There is something very interesting that has happened in the KiawiTechIT community from Cameroon to Ireland. Let me just let the cat a bit out of the bag, but yeah. So this is just gonna emphasize that wherever you are, distance is not a barrier, and that in the world of IT, you can make waves from wherever you are, regardless of if you're across continents. It doesn't matter. I am in Rhineland-Palatinate in Germany. I have worked in the US. I work pretty much everywhere. So it really doesn't matter where you are. You can always make things happen for yourself. And of course, Rita is based in France, temporarily in Cameroon. She works from everywhere. So yeah. So guys, just stay tuned. We have a lot in store for you. And as I speak, I can already see Eric is in the studio with us. But we would just hold on a little before we bring him to the live show. Let's continue to check in with those who are joining us from wherever. So Boris Ba watching from Bahrain. Wow, nice to have you. Nice to have Bahrain. Let me just revisit that map. I don't know if we have Bahrain on the map, but I think we have Oman. I think we have Oman on the map, which is very close to Bahrain. So you're very welcome. We're happy to let you know that everything is possible for you in this world of IT, if you believe and if you trust the process. So stay tuned, and we would be letting you know what is possible for you with whatever level you have right now and whatever level you aspire to attain. So guys, keep dropping comments, keep dropping questions as you join the live stream. And while we brace up to receive Eric, I can see he's pretty patient. I can see a smile, but hold on. We just want to give a few general tips before we come back to discussing your journey and all of that. So guys, it's gonna be a bit. We are gonna be requesting a bit of patience from you, but yeah, Rita, let's come back to a few things, to clarify a few things about our training. And let me ask you this question, which I know is one of the questions that a lot of people ask whenever they are at the doorstep. So Rita, how much mathematics, physics, chemistry is required for somebody to take our training?
That's the most frequent question, like you said, that I always get from aspiring trainees, people who want to take this course. How difficult is it? How easy? Can I really do this? I am very busy. You know, I was very bad in mathematics in school. I was this and that, and I'm like, oh no, you don't need any mathematics. You will not meet any mathematics when you're taking this course. All the courses that we do offer, you are not going to see anything about mathematics, sciences. Nobody's going to call on you to start drawing maps and here and there. So there, you will have no mathematics at all. Okay, so please feel free to take on the course as you want, when you want. We are here to give that knowledge out to you. We are dedicating ourselves to be able to take you from the level of zero IT background to the senior professional that you will be at the end of this course. I can see Rachel already say, oh yeah, good, no math.
Yes, because that's one of the biggest fears people have when they think about taking training in information technology, and then they're like, oh my God, maths. What do I do about math? What do I do about physics? Guys, no, you don't need it. So forget about it. How old do you need to be to take our training, Rita?
You should be old enough to decide to challenge yourself on taking on a new course or taking a new direction with your ambitions and your career in life. If you're old as 18 and you can be able to tell yourself, oh no, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a politician, I want to be let's say let's say a nurse, no matter the course you want to take, no matter the career path you want to take, if you're old enough to be able to take this decision, then you're old enough to be at KiawiTech IT Academy.
Absolutely. So, simple answer to that question, there is no age requirement. There is no age limit. And guys, we have had a DBA as old as 60. So it's never too late.
Yeah.
No matter how old you are, we can take you right now and train you to become a DBA by October. Guys, our training
that is people who are at their retirement stage taking this course and hitting it harder than even people who are younger. I know you had an older man who took this course. He was at his retirement stage, and once he got a job and he was working, he was like, but what have I been wasting all
what have I been doing with my life? Yes.
What have I been doing with my life? I've been working myself out and not smart working. How did I not know I could smart work? And now at my old age, that's when I'm smart working. So definitely we do not have any age.
Yes, we don't have any age limit, guys. And that's a key message to you watching, wondering if this is for you. Yes, it is for you. Guys, we take you from zero IT knowledge as we claim, to a guru in just 6 months of training. And guys, batch 18 of our training is around the corner. That's going to be starting on the 1st of April, guys. On the 1st of April, we are taking on batch 18. And by October, mind you, those people in batch 18 would already be database administrators. That is, it feels so surreal, but it happens just like that. And guys, a lot of people who are watching us before the October session are graduating next month. And the 6 months, they go by really, really fast. They just go by really fast. So if you're still sitting on the fence, guys, make that decision today to do something. Yes, exactly. If you make that decision today, we would be telling a different story in October.
Yeah.
And Rita, so what else do you, okay, so let's say, how would you break down database administration to people hearing about it for the first time?
Okay, to people hearing about it for the first time. Oh, okay. To people hearing about it for the first time, I'll want to shock you to tell you, you that is watching us today, you've never taken this course, maybe it's the first time, you've heard about it a few times, you don't know what it is. I want to shock you to tell you, you are a database administrator. It's just that you don't know that you are one yet.
Yeah.
So basically, managing your phone contacts, your messages, your pictures, deciding which is not good enough to be kept, which is good enough to be kept, and deciding you're uploading your pictures on your drive, that is on your cloud.
You're administering data.
You're administering data. Deciding you're going to download the new iOS version or the new Android version for your phone. You're managing your data.
You're managing data without even knowing it.
Without knowing it, right? You're doing patches already.
Yeah. Update. Yeah, of course. It sounds so easy.
Without knowing. And it's so easy to be done, right? And I know the highest barrier people do have is the fear of what to find in these things. But you are already doing this. So far as you have this, that is your phone that has all your data, all your documents, right? It has all your documents, your pictures, your messages. It has your games, it has your bank applications, it has all of these things in the phone, right? And you're managing it. It means you're administering data. That is all that is there for it for about database administration. And certainly that is not the only course we do offer. We do have cloud computing, right? Just when you do this, you create space on your drive to be able to upload data from your phone to your drive. First, that's migration. You're migrating your data from, and that is what we do on a day-to-day basis as a database administrator or as a cloud engineer. Okay, you're creating space, you migrate it and put it there, and you're asking yourself, but what is this database administrator? But you are doing the same thing. We do have cyber security. You do put passwords and firewalls for people not to just randomly enter into your phone. You have applications you do protect. What are you doing? You're securing your data. That is database
Absolutely.
administration, cyber security, everything involved in it. So definitely, we are all IT experts. It's just that we don't know we are.
Yes, and that's totally true, guys. Question: is it easy to get the job with DBA? Rachel, save this question. We'll be coming back to it once our special guest joins in a few minutes. This is a very good question, but I would not want us to be the ones to tell you. We would want him to tell you from the other side so that you don't feel like we're just talking, right? So I have just shared a link in the chat for anyone who still has a lot of doubts, want to talk to anyone one-to-one, or wants to join our information group where you get all the information about our next cohort, what you need to start, who you need to talk to, where you need to apply. The link is in the chat, guys. It's the link where you would get more information about our next cohort. You basically just click on the link and you join us in the WhatsApp group. So I feel like we have talked enough.
Yeah.
And it is time to bring our prestigious database administrator, Mr. Eric Forfey. Yay! You're muted, Eric. Unmute yourself, and we would be more than happy to hear you this evening. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello,
Hello. It's a pleasure to have you this evening. So, how are you doing?
What will I say? I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I'm doing wonderful since I entered the IT world. Yeah.
Amazing. That is really good to know. That is really, really good to know. So, yeah, we want to introduce you to someone. Maybe you might know her, you might not, but does Austria tell you anything?
Gija, no, but then I think she was the next batch after me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I was more interested in the Austria part of the equation. If Austria tells you anything, what comes to mind when you see the name Austria?
I am from Austria. I'm from Austria. I'm a naturalized Austrian citizen. Yeah, although I'm working as a DBA in Germany, but then yeah, as a citizen, I'm an Austrian citizen in Europe. Yeah.
That is very good. I wanted you to say it yourself because yeah, we told DJ from the beginning that we have someone from Austria and she was all excited, so we are happy to welcome you now. And DJ, this is Mr. Eric, and he is from Austria but now works in Germany. That's just a little tip to tell you that there is no barrier, right? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you can just drop that, leave the place, and pack to work somewhere else as a database administrator. So we are more than excited to have you here this evening, Eric. How has it been?
Oh, so good. So far, so good, as I can say. It's a new lifestyle that I've actually not experienced it since I've been in Europe. I've been in Europe for more than 18 years, but then I think this is the first time I'm doing something very comfortable with some amount of peace and doing what you love, coming from nowhere in the world of IT, as I can say, yeah, because I just had a little idea about like managing my computer and the rest till when I joined KiawiTech. It introduced me into a world where people mystify from behind, but then it is also for a common man. Like me, for example. Yeah, I'm coming from the finance domain, but today I'm an IT, a cloud engineer.
Very good. Cloud, that is, and that was I mentioned before, that was our first cloud engineer from Austria. And we are so proud of him because he has been making waves on the field. He's making things happen. And through him, we actually see that what we preach does work. And we are happy to have him here today because he can actually answer all your questions and make you see from a grassroots level what we are saying from here. You might be thinking we are talking from an administrative perspective, but yes, now you see it from a real DBA's perspective, and that would probably make more sense to you. So we have one somebody, oh, Miss Genevieve Ndifo, watching from Yaoundé. Yes. Is the batch 18 starting? Question for you, Rita.
Oh yes, batch 18 will be starting on April 5th. So April 5th is the start of batch 18. Registrations have been open since the 1st of November. So if you're yet to apply for the course, go onto our website and do apply for the course. I'm definitely going to drop the link for you for applications on the chat, on the comment section.
Absolutely. And of course, there is a link for you to join our WhatsApp group for more information on our trainings if you're interested. It's right there in the chat. And we are open to answering all of your questions. So you have me, Vendeline, the Director of Communication, and you have the Student Service Representative. And now you have Mr. Eric, our Cloud Engineer Specialist, proud to say he is one of our alumni. And yeah, you can ask any question directed to any one of us, and we would be happy to answer you from our experience and everything that we know about the training. So we can see, oh yes, that's our brother in the building. You're welcome to the live stream, Kevin. It's a pleasure to have you, and thanks for the compliment. We really appreciate. So one question, when is the orientation class?
So we are having our orientation scheduled for the 30th of March, right? 30th of March. We are going to be having our orientation, grand orientation, where the whole KiawiTech team is going to be presented. We are going to have our CEO address us and all the instructors that you're going to be meeting into this course, and some of the mentors, those who take care of the preparatory part when after you're done with the course. There are a group of very skilled, specialized, highly specialized team of mentors who take you on the preparation, preparing you to get into the job market. So this will be taking place on the 30th of March. Vandeline, Rachel's question is a little bit higher. You remember?
Yes, her question to Eric. We are still coming to that. So I think we should put Eric on the spotlight for a little bit before we come to her question. And putting you on the spotlight is just for everyone watching to get some context into everything that we are saying, so that we are going to use you like an example to prove everything that we've been saying this evening. So how much did you know about IT before taking our database administration training at KiawiTech?
Zero knowledge in IT, sincerely. I knew how to manage my computer from my studies, but then zero in the world of IT. Actually, I was an IT skeptic, to be honest.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You and I. Okay, so coming from a zero IT background, how easy was the training for you?
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't say the training was easy, because nothing good comes easy.
Comes easy, exactly.
Yeah, so if I deceive anybody to say the training was easy, it's a lie, because you actually have to commit yourself. You have to sacrifice some time, and also taking into consideration that we are doing it in the adult age. Children are there, the family are there. We also have our cows that we are taking care of. It was not easy, but thanks to the way the instructors were doing the things, they took all that into considerations, and they will always try to bring you up Yeah, to
Yeah.
take you from not knowing, acknowledging the fact that okay, you are a novice, and then they try to do their best, where you also have to put your best to become what you want to be. So it's actually like a win-win situation. But the instructors in KiawiTech, from my own personal experience, are ready to give their best if you are also ready to take more.
Absolutely agree. And what a way to put it. That's fantastically described. And thank you so much for that. I'd like to ask you another question, right? So, and this question is linked to one asked by, let me see. Okay, by Rachel. Easy to get a job with DBA. Also, I suppose she's asking how easy is it to get a DBA job? So I don't want to answer this question. I want you to answer that question so that we give them a realistic picture of what it actually is to get a job as a DBA.
Yeah, what I will say is yes, it's easy to have a job or to get a job as a DBA. But as an individual, you have to also give your best, because no company, no institution is looking for a novice. But then the good thing in KiawiTech is they actually make you become a guru before you are going to the job market, which means you are being prepared to be like somebody who have been in the game already for many years, that you will not see outside easily.
Yeah.
So that actually helped me also in picking up a job. We have the OMOL, offer my
Open my offer letter.
open my offer later,
Yeah.
which is a program offered in KiawiTech. That was actually my game changer. It directed me, it guided me on how to apply, how to prepare a CV, the questions you can meet in an interview. And yeah, it made the life a bit better and easier when I was entering into the job market. But honestly, as I will say, and I will always say, you as an individual, you also have to give your own best. But it's easy to get a job. The world, the market is there. Irrespective of where you are found in the world, you can pick up a job, but you have to also put in, because there are interviews, and when we talk about interviews, they compare those the number of people who are coming in. You should be one of the best.
Yeah.
And by the time you're finishing your course within the 6 months, you are one of the best. So if you just put in a little bit in your applications, in your CV, and so honestly, you're gonna pick up something. Yeah, the jobs are
I
open.
absolutely agree.
Yeah, they're open.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, in as much as we market or we say all of these things, at the end of the day, it also depends on your level of commitment. You know, it also depends on how willing you are to take on this challenge, right? It also depends on how much effort you put in, because we can do everything we do, and if you just sleep on your bed, nothing is gonna happen. So, guys, I want to show you something. I mean, we are talking about Eric, and I've already told you how proud we are of him. So I want to show you something. I know this is going to be a bit surprising to him too. Look at that. I would have loved to see. Okay. So look, this was our celebration webinar. So when Eric landed his job, the entire community was excited. And we needed to celebrate, right? Because whenever we get a new DBA in our community, we are so excited, and we make a big webinar where everyone comes from everywhere and we celebrate them. So look at the date there. That was our celebration webinar. Of course, it doesn't mean he had his job in September. It's just like we accumulate DBAs throughout the year, and then we celebrate them at some point in time. So we were celebrating Eric in September 2024. That was September last year. And he was being celebrated with Ariel. Ariel is from Germany. Eric is from Austria. Efrazil is from, do you remember? I think From
Lithuania.
Lithuania, correct. And Hysenta is also from Germany. So it was a big celebration. We, in our community, we pride ourselves in giving you the best, giving you everything you need to be the best in the job market. And ever since this celebration, guys, we have had like many more reasons to rejoice. And one of those reasons is this. So what is this? This is an image of Eric giving back to KiawiTech. Giving back to KiawiTech, already mentoring students who are upcoming, mentoring DBAs who are in the making, mentoring people who are in the job market. He was joining his instructors here. In this case, these are the people who taught him. That is Mr. Max, Mr. Milton, Mr. Zebedee. Those were his class teachers. But, you know, they say when you wash your hands clean, you can eat with kings. So Eric did everything it took, went into the job market, is excelling, and came back to KiawiTech to give back a token of everything that he had learned. And that is what sets KiawiTech apart from every other IT institution you would see out there. We don't only talk, we talk and we do. And one of the things we pride ourselves in is this down to ground level mentorship. So we mentor you not only by teaching you. After teaching you, we offer you 2 months of free mentorship, and that was the mentorship class you saw Eric attending there, where he gives people like tips on what made him successful and how you on the other side can be as successful as he was. And a lot of our DBAs do that. A lot of our IT specialists do that. They come back to hold your hand into the job market. And we have a community of more than 700 database administrators all over the world who would hold you by the hand until right into your office and beyond. So guys, our community is like none other out there. So I feel like at this juncture, Eric, do you have any reaction to what I just said?
I am just carried away, right? I never do. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I would never cease to say we are proud of all your achievements in the field. We are totally proud of you, and we hope that you continue to fly our flag high and continue to show people that what we say here is not just blabbing. We actually do what we say, and we can make you an IT specialist in the next 6 months if you take that first step today.
Yeah, that is just all. The first step, then dedicate that time. You will be something that you never imagined within a very short time.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let's, Rita, do you have a reaction to that before we go to the questions in the chat? There are lots of them. And thank you guys. Keep the questions coming. Let us know where you're watching from. Share the live stream with your friends. This information just might change their lives. You never know, right? Share the information with your friends. Let us know if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. And of course, let us know where you're watching from. We'll be happy to give you a personal shout out.
So definitely, I don't have a particular reaction. I think Eric is clear enough, and his words hold a lot of value because he has proven that our vision in KiawiTech is actually what is being implemented into the field. And this just comes to prove that we are not an academy that is just here to just teach and lecture out there. You find your way, you find yourself anyhow you want. No, we are not. We are a community. We are a people's people. We are out to impact communities, to create a movement. So if you are ready to join this movement that is going to move waves and forces and mountains out of the way, you are welcome. Just take that bold step and the rest will be history in no time.
Absolutely. Talking about time, here comes the question.
Yeah. Okay, how long does it normally take to complete the course? 6 months. 6 months is the time for the course to run through to the end. But then we as KiawiTech IT Academy, with the ideology that the founder had, what that of building a community and giving back to the community, like you just saw Mr. Eric demonstrating and giving back to the community, we offer a free 2 months of mentorship on how to build your resumes and how to take an interviews. Interview taking is another part of the preparation that you will need to be able to get into the market as a full-blown potential senior database administrator in the best companies all over the world. So 6 months is the time to complete the course.
Absolutely.
If I may add something,
yes, of
this,
course.
This 6 months is 3 years in the university.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
3 years in the university.
talking about that, I'll give you a small anecdote, right? So, by the way, I'm also a database administrator. If you didn't know that, yes, I'm a proud one. So, the company is currently recruiting for a database administrator, right? And there is a shortage of DBAs in the market. How, guys? How? How is there a shortage when there are so many people out there able to do these things? And since they are unable to place their hands on someone who can take up the position, what they did was get an intern. Yes, an intern from a very reputable university here in Germany. He just graduated. 3 years of database administration training in the university, and he comes and, guys, can I shock you to tell you he was not able to do the job, and he did not get the position. I think I told you the day he got rejected, Eric. I mentioned here that we were not going to retain him because he simply could not deliver. And guys, I did this training for 6 months, and I have been with them for more than 2 years now, and there is no way any one of them would ever tell you I don't deliver, because I deliver with a bonus. It's simple. So what Eric said is very important. It is 6 months, but worth more than 3 years in the university. Reason being that our training is hands-on, practical. From day one, you are working in a real database environment. From day one, you are working with real practical examples. From day one, you're working on real life projects. And so in 6 months of doing that every day, you accumulate the experience of someone who is learning theories for 2 years to start practicing in the last year. That's what sets us apart, guys. And there is a question here I would want to answer. Does the course run for 7 months? I know where this question is coming from. It comes from us mentioning that after 6 months, we give you 2 months of mentorship. So guys, officially, the training is 6 months. But after 6 months, we offer you a free mentorship class worth 2 months. And during this mentorship period, we teach you everything about resume writing. We teach you everything about taking interviews. And we even walk you through dummy interviews, or we even walk you through real life job applications, showing you how to behave in an interview, what answers to give, what answers not to give. It's a real mentorship session from people who are recruiters themselves in their companies, like I just mentioned myself, and people who are on the back end looking to see your performance on the front end. So guys, it is worth a try. And if you are yet to give it a try, guys, I am sending you a link to our April cohort once again. Click on that link, join our WhatsApp group. We would give you every other information you need to know. We would let you know, in fact, anything at all. And then you can join the batch in April and become the next big DBA in October. When I say October, it's not a joke. So, yeah, we have Dr. Chok Keng in the building. Thank you for joining the live stream, and thank you for the compliment. And Rachel just asked you to share the registration link, Rita. You promised, but haven't sent it yet.
I'm unable to do that. So
you're unable to?
Yes.
Okay, I might as well do that from my end here. Just give me a minute, and I'll do that.
So while you're doing that, there is Genevieve who is asking about orientation, where it's taking place online or in a particular country. Did you see that question?
Oh, just well, you can go ahead to answer her. I would be back with the question on the screen as soon as I put this link.
Okay. So Genevieve, thank you for your wonderful question. The orientation is taking place on Zoom. It's on Zoom. So it's online and not in a particular country. And before the orientation, we do have onboarding sessions that we do hold on Zoom as well. Every 2 weeks. The next onboarding session will be this Sunday. Okay. So for you to have all of this information on time and at your door, please, there is a link for you to join our WhatsApp forum. Once you're in that forum, feel free, feel at home, ask any question you have, and we often share all of official information in that particular forum. So Genevieve, I hope your question has been answered. This orientation is on Zoom, and as well pre-orientation, that is pre-onboarding, that is taking you through the registration process and preparing you, keeping you ready in class and ready with everything you need to take up the course. These are called onboarding sessions, which are taking place every 2 weeks on Sundays. So the next session will be this Sunday, and I will be there with you. Mr. Elvis will be there with you. You're going to discover him, and we are going to take you through the boarding session. So there.
Yes, absolutely. So I have just shared the registration link in the chat, and it's right here. So if you just click on that link, it takes you straight to our registration form. But alternatively, if you just want to join our WhatsApp group, just feel free to click on the WhatsApp link there. It's also linked in the chat, and it will take you to our WhatsApp group where we give you all information on what you need and how you can start off with your training. So I saw another question here about so mentorship starts from October to November. Well, technically, yes. Sometimes we go a little longer than November just because we want to make sure that our DBAs are fully equipped to go into the job market. But of course, these are voluntary sessions, right? And they are free of charge. So it's in your own interest to benefit from them. Other academies would charge you for these mentorship classes, but we are just nice like that. And we love to give back. So our CEO's philosophy is to give back to the community what he has received over the course of his life. So we give this mentorship classes for free. So 2 months of free training, nobody does that out there. Nobody. And we are doing it. So it's in your interest to take advantage of it. But mind you, before this mentorship classes start, some people already have landed jobs and don't even need them. So if you've had your job, you feel free to jump out. You can jump out in October if you're already working and are busy and all of that. So these are tentative periods, and it's a yes. So Dija says, but we want to do this course by all means do. And of course, Dija, you've already seen Mr. Eric here. So if you have any questions related to how it operates in Austria, how you can take this training, whether you're married or working, how you can juggle the two, feel free to reach out to any of us. And on our website, we do have a link where you can quickly contact us. So you can just type a message there, and any one of us will pop up at any time of the day to answer your question or help you out in any way that you want. So, and yeah, we've talked a lot about the training and everything. Yes,
You
Rita.
know, one question, one comment Dija made. She said, "Please, some of us don't have any knowledge about computer, but we must do this course by all means."
Oh, let me see. Oh, that's a good one. I missed that.
Yeah.
So, Rita, do you want to comment on that?
That's it's very wonderful. I mean, I am happy you. The first thing I must say about Dija is she's very open and forward. She
Yes, we
puts it
can
out
already see
there.
that.
I am, this is my stage, but this is what I want to do. This is where I want to go to, and that is the right attitude to take towards this course. Because first things first, you need to be proactive. You need to be active. You need to be inquisitive. Ask questions. There is no dull question. All the questions are valid because these questions are going to put light in the darkness where you are. Okay. So, firstly, like we said, we don't need you to have any knowledge about computer. And more so, we have made it easier because we have a basic computer class that we do offer at every beginning of every course. Okay. And for this year, we are going to be starting, I think it will be on the 5th of March. The the basic computer classes is going to be starting in the beginning of March. Okay, on the 5th of March. So do not bother. We have you covered. The way this course has been designed, we are aware, perfectly aware that we have a lot of people who don't know about computer, who are not versed with the IT world, but we have put our training in the way that we take you gradually into the thing and you come out as big as Eric is today. Okay, and even more. I know that our mentor, we have one of our instructors, Mr. Zebedee. He always says, "Please, I want you to come and pass, be more than me." That's the
Yeah.
challenge I'm throwing out to you guys. Come, get out, and be more than me, and that is what we are aiming at. We want to build a community bigger than ourselves. Okay, so do not bother. You are in safe hands.
Absolutely. And if I were to answer this question or to comment on this statement, Dija, what I would say is if you look at the title of our live stream today, you would see that we are tailored specifically to people like you or like us in the beginning. Eric had explained that in the beginning he knew he knew how to do basic things on his computer, but he was not a guru. But we were able to take him, we mold you, right? We give you all the skills you need, and we basically hold you by the hand and take you into your office, if you want us to say it that way. So say no more. You are in safe hands. Go ahead, tap on that link, join the WhatsApp group, get registered, prepare psychologically to start the rest of your life in April. And we would be more than happy to have you or to celebrate you in October, just like we did Eric last year. Of course, Eric, feel free.
Yeah, what I will also add is in my batch, we got classmates who have never touched a computer.
In every batch,
Yeah. Which means even to click.
Sorry, I guess there is a little bug.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, I feel like we got interrupted.
Yeah. So please, nobody should be having that fear of. It's just seek information, ask those questions that are necessary. The system is built in such a way that it fits everybody, depending on where and who is coming. So ask your questions, don't be shy. As Rita rightfully said, there's no question. So don't be shy to ask your questions. Even if you are taking the course, ask some of those questions that you will even be ashamed of yourself. But we also notice, or what I will also say, I notice is those who came not knowing anything left being the best.
Exactly.
Absolutely, because they dedicated themselves to learning, and they constantly improve themselves. They were dedicated to improving themselves, and that is exactly what will happen to you once you come in with this mindset. Is like, I don't know a lot, but I want to learn as much as I can learn. You end up learning more than those who are working on computers every day, and that's the experience we've made. All of those who come here with IT backgrounds attempted to relax, and when they do, they get overtaken, and that is it's a highway. It's a highway, guys. No one's waiting for you. If you slack, you slow down, the train leaves you behind, and we are gone. So I feel like this is the right time to give you the information of what I wanted to tell you at the beginning, right? So this is going to be exclusive news for our online viewers. Even insiders don't have this information yet. And guys, what I am telling you is we have a new DBA. And what is interesting about this new DBA is he took our training from Cameroon.
My badge.
Yes, your badge, correct. And do you want to know what happened to him? He took our training from Cameroon. And as we speak, he started work in Ireland yesterday. Is that what a clap?
Of course, of course.
So we have put Ireland on the map, guys. And this guy is coming straight from Cameroon. That means he took his training in Cameroon, took all these interviews from Cameroon, was recruited from Cameroon, moved to Ireland from the company's at the company's expense, accommodation, everything, and he is in Ireland. I don't want to share his picture just yet because it's exclusive news even to our community. So once this is made public, we will definitely bring his image to you in our next session. And just so you know, guys, we have these hangouts every week, every Wednesdays, on Wednesdays and Sundays, all Wednesdays at the same time, leading up to batch 18. So until April the 5th, you're going to see us here every Wednesday and every Sunday. On Sundays, it's going to be 10 p.m. Cameroon time, and it's going to be 3 p.m. CST. So that's in the afternoon for our US audience, and 10 p.m. for our Europe and Africa audience, guys. And we are going to keep you updated. We're going to give you all the information that that you need. You can be the next guy moving to Ireland from, I don't know, Nigeria, maybe Kenya. We have a lot of trainees in Kenya. And guys, this is just to tell you that wherever you are, whatever you're doing right now, you are the next possibility in IT. You are on your way to becoming the next big thing in IT. All you need to do is believe in the process and then give yourself a 6 months break from social media, from partying, from other things. Take this 6 months to yourself, and you would thank yourself for making that sacrifice, that life-changing sacrifice. Yes, congratulations to our new DBA in Ireland, guys. We are so proud of him. We are so proud that I'm still looking for a way to break this news to our community because it's really massive. I mean, we have had people have jobs from other European countries. It's not really news. I mean, Eric is from Austria, but he's working in Germany. It's not really news. From the US to other places, the Middle East and other places. But to get a job straight from Africa to Europe, it's a little bit rare. That's why it's really, a lot of people ask us if that is even possible. And we are just so happy now to demonstrate to you that if you're taking our training from Africa, don't only look for jobs in Africa, look for jobs everywhere. Distance is not a barrier in IT, guys.
Exactly.
So we just want you to know that. Come into this training with an open mind because things are possible for you everywhere. Thank you so much for all the congratulations streaming in the chat, guys. You can be the next person to be congratulated. So what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Take that first step this minute. Our WhatsApp link is right there. So just scroll up the chat. And guys, join our group chat. just see what's happening in our community, and you would be more than motivated to take the next step. So, guys, do you realize we've been here for an hour, 6 minutes?
Wow.
Yes, I mean, it's always such a pleasure hanging out with you guys that we even lost count of time, right? We have been talking to Eric for 36 minutes now, and it feels like we should just continue talking because there is a lot to be said. But definitely we'll be bringing him back, and many other DBAs throughout our live sessions. So guys, tune in Wednesdays, same time, Sundays, 10 p.m. Africa and Europe time, and 3 p.m. CST. And you would definitely find someone here talking to you about the things we've talked to you about today and encouraging you to let go of your fears and become the next big thing in IT. So, I mean, while we struggle to round up, I would love to see, Eric, what would be your last word to anyone listening to us right now?
My last word will be register or join the WhatsApp chat. And bear in mind that the KiawiTech Academy has created a community, and the community is like an AI, chat GPT or Capital or whatsoever, that also helps you when you are in your job.
Yeah.
Which means what? If you have picked up a job, okay, we know how you came in, you're having some troubles and you drop a message there, there's always somebody, somewhere, somehow who gives you an answer or gives you a way to an answer. You will not find it in many places. And that community is just that goal for all the KiawiTech alumni because they benefit from it in one way or the other. So what I would say is I encourage any person who is just interested to become more interested. Give that energy in, dedicate yourself, sacrifice social media, use YouTube to learn IT, not to watch videos or whatsoever. And in 6 months or 8 months, your life will be different. You earn money in a part of the
Absolutely.
world that you never thought of, and you will live a life that you never thought of. Believe me, I'm a witness, so I'm just talking out of my own experience.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Eric. I mean, that is more than motivating. A lot of people are testifying. Thank you so much for that amazing testimony. You can see it there. Very motivating live conversation. We are more than interested. Amazing. That just shows how amazing you have been. Thank you so much for taking your time to talk to us this evening. It's an absolute pleasure to see you flourishing in the world of IT and basically seeing like firsthand that what we preach here actually does work, and we are not just talking. So thank you so much for your time this evening. I'll just see if Rita has one last word.
My last word will be, I am waiting for you guys. Click on the link, join the WhatsApp forum. On Sunday, we are going to be live on Zoom, and we are going to share that link in that particular WhatsApp forum. So do well before you leave this live. You click the button, join our WhatsApp forum, and we are going to be seeing each other on Sunday.
Yes, and I can see Mirabelle joining us at the last minute. Thank you so much for joining all the same. So Mirabelle, Genevieve, Rachel, Ashish, all of you who've been with us tonight, Lucas, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys tonight, and we hope that we were able to motivate one or many of you to join us and become the next big thing in IT. Rachel already did. I can see your mindset, Rachel, and I can already see a DBA in the making, because this is exactly the mindset that we teach you in class. We teach you to be proactive database administrators, and proactivity means that you take action, like you hit the iron while it's hot. You don't Wait for it to cool down and start thinking, because when you leave today with all the motivation you've received and you sleep on your bed, tomorrow morning you'll be like, oh, I can try in October, let April go past. And October comes and you'll be like, oh my God, I can try next April. And then you never do it. So guys, we told you before, the only thing that has happened to anyone who joined our community was to ask themselves why I did not join sooner. So don't be one of those to regret. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Oh, Mirabelle says she was on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys tonight. And I feel like it's going to be time for all of us to yeah, we really don't want to go because it's more than a pleasure to be here. But of course, guys, we have to let you go. And we'll book another rendezvous with you for next Wednesday. First of all, the next live show would be on Sunday, but that's going to be with our US crew, Beverly and Elvis. So feel free to join them and hear the same things that we have said, but from a US perspective. And guys, take that first step. Join the WhatsApp group and register for our training. This is free. So you have nothing to lose unless if you change your mind. So we hope you become the next big thing in the world of IT. Thank you so much for your time this evening, guys. And we would leave you with a small motivation, a motivational video from, let me see who choose, from our CEO. So guys, let's I will play that one from our CEO just so you know everything that we are doing here. One thing about KiawiTech, and then we'll wish you a goodbye.
KiawiTechIT Academy is all about empowerment, transformation, and education.
KiawiTechIT Academy is innovative.
KiawiTechIT Academy is empowering.
Yes, and KiawiTech is all of those things you saw in that video. So thank you.
There's an interruption, possibly. Hello, can you get?
KiawiTechIT Academy is all about empowerment, transformation, and education.
KiawiTechIT Academy is innovative.
KiawiTechIT Academy is empowering.
Okay, et c'est la